From a single drop of blood, Japan scientists have for the first time cloned a mouse. Researchers used circulating blood cells collected from the tail of the donor mouse to produce the clone. The female mouse, cloned from the peripheral leukocyte, proved to be fertile by natural mating and lived for a normal lifespan, researchers said. Researchers at the Riken Center for Development Biology in Kobe, Japan, devised a technique to avoid the diminishing returns of recloning the same cell. The type of somatic cell used for this process is critical and depends largely on its efficiency in producing live clones, as well as its ease of access and readiness for experimental use. While cumulus cells, which surround oocytes in the ovarian follicle and after ovulation, are currently the preferred cell type. Dr. Satoshi Kamimura, Atsuo Ogura and colleagues question whether white blood cells or leukocytes collected from an easily assessed site such as tail would be effective donor cells. Such cells would allow for repeated sampling with minimal risk to the donor mouse. There are 5 different types of white blood cells, and as expected, the researchers found that lymphocytes were the type that performed the most poorly. Only 1.7% of embryos developed into offspring. The physically largest white blood cells and thus the easiest to filter from the blood sample were granulocytes and monocytes. The nuclei of these cells performed better, with 2.1% of the embryo surviving to term, compared to 2.7% for the preferred cell type, cumulus cells. The granulocytes' performance was poorer than expected due to a much higher rate of fragmentation in early embryos. Although the blood cells tested did not surpass the success of cumulus cells in the study, the researchers have demonstrated for the first time that mice can be cloned using the nuclei of peripheral blood cells. Now a quick look at the tidbits. A 2-year-old toddler in UK has become the youngest ever member of the Genius Club Mensa after he scored an incredible 141 on an IQ test. Adam Kirby's score reportedly ranks him above US President Barack Obama and British Premier David Cameron. The toddler was invited to join the elite group after demonstrating his ability to read Shakespeare and understand Japanese, Spanish and French, the Daily Express reported. He stunned his parents, Dean and Carrie Ann Kirby, by spelling 100 words and mastering both his timetables and the periodic table of chemical elements. Adam's abilities are outstanding. While most children are just learning to stand up or crawl, Adam was reading books. His development was mind-blowingly quick, Dean, IT consultant from Mitcham, South London, said. Adam's IQ of 145, just 4 shy of the genius category, compares with the average Britain score of 100. At 2 years and 5 months, Adam is the youngest boy to join Mensa, the report said. PUCL President PB Desa said that Molivas had filed a complaint with the Kadri police station about the theft of gold jewellery worth Rs 20 lakhs. India